Hey guys! So in this video I will just take you through how I plan out some of my YouTube videos and how I use ChatGPT to do this. I always find it interesting to see how other people go about doing their creative choices and how they plan out their videos, because this is, I guess, very different for people how they do it. So finding inspiration from others are just really nice, and I don't think a lot of YouTubers share how they do this, like behind the scenes on how they make the videos. So I hope this is a help for you if you are interested in how you can make YouTube videos and how you can use ChatGPT to help you make your videos better or come up with ideas and stuff like this. So I am sitting here next to my computer, and I have a really old noisy laptop, so I hope that the noise will not interfere too much. Anyway, I will try to make up for this in the edit. So we're going to jump into the computer now, and I will show you how I plan these things out and how I use ChatGPT. And the example is from the latest video that I actually made, which was about how to overcome stress or anxiety when you go about shoot street photography on the street and you have to deal with people looking at you. So if you haven't seen that one, please go out and check it, because I really think it was an important topic that we don't see covered this much here on YouTube. But yeah, let's get into the video about how I plan out these videos. And actually, before we go into ChatGPT, the thing I'm going to show you first is how I structure and plan out the video. And what I use to do this is Milanote. And if you don't know this is an online notice book that you can use as a planner. So I'm not like going to show you how you use Milanote per se, but it's like structured with these boards, and then you can have things inside the boards. And I just use this Milanote to both keep my ideas, but also to structure the way I'm going to make a video and to help me remember what I'm going to do. So yeah, we just go into Milanote, and this is like the front page where I have listed my ideas and some of these boards that I have. And yeah, sometimes I just save like random stuff that I found interesting on the internet, so I can perhaps use this later in my everyday life. And anyway, I have like this three-way structure where I have like ideas, and I have inspiration, and I have ongoing projects. And yeah, in my ideas folder right now, there's only an idea about making a wine commercial. And I have some frames that I found from another guy that was really cool. So I have like saved them, and then I've structured how I want to try to make the video myself. And I have this project idea for a really long time, so yeah, I have to do something about this. And then I have like inspiration, and yeah, there's nothing in it, and I haven't really been using that, so might as well just delete that perhaps. And then I have this ongoing projects, and then I have set this up, and this is where it becomes more interesting, because I've made this template in a way that I have like planning boards, production boards, and things that have been planned and things that have been posted. And then I have this template for all these boards that I use. And what I simply do is that I drag a template over to the planning, and then I fill out the different parts for this for my video. And this way you can have several videos ongoing that you want to do, and you can have these in certain stages for you to work on. I must say, because I have a full-time job next to this, I seldom have more than one video ongoing, but yeah, you can see it is possible. The example that I'm going to show you today is this how to be confident at shooting street photography. This one is in production at the moment that I recorded this. It is live on YouTube, as you know, but we will use this as the example here today, because I guess this is a good way to show you how I used this. And I could actually just, instead of showing you an old one, like make the one that I am recording right now, but actually I have like thought this up in my head, and I'm just like recording this on the go, because I think I have this more or less planned out, and I hope, of course, this will turn out great. So as a start, it would be in the planning phase, of course, and then if we go into the board, I have set it up in a way where I have like an inspiration and a research area. Sometimes if you start on this, and there can go a long time before you actually go to work on it, and then you might forget what you thought about this, and then this area remind you why and where the video idea came from, what's the problem and what's the solution for this. It's not always that I fill out this area, but it's nice to have. Then I have like title ideas. I'm sorry if I'm looking at the monitor, I really have to look at you. Sorry guys. As you can see, it's already filled out, and I used ChatGPT to fill most of these out, and we will talk about that sooner. I have thumbnail ideas. I have like key points that I need to make sure I say in the video, and then you have like the certain parts of the video, and usually I have structured it with an intro where I say hello to you and tell you what the video is about. Then there are different sections in the video that are like, yeah, different important things that you need to talk about. After that, there is like a conclusion, and I have a Word file where you could potentially write in the script, but this Word file is not accessible when you use the mobile app for Milanote. So I usually put this in another place in Milanote where you can share notes between your phone and the desktop version. And I use this to writing the script, so I know what to say when I am shooting these videos. Then I will ask ChatGPT to make a shot list, and I will place the shot list in here. This is of course for like B-rolls and stuff like this. And then I have this block for like things to remember. This could be like making chapters for YouTube. If I have to put in certain links, then you can check this out to remember this. Did I come up with a really nice title, a thumbnail? Am I going to do anything for Instagram or stuff like this? Yeah, and this is just like the most used ones, but of course you can add certain other titles or things to remember and put them in here, and then you can tick them off if you have done them. I'm just going to show you up here the area where I'm writing in the script so you can see it on the phone. You just simply click on the phone up here in the top corner. Then yeah, I will copy paste the script into this. Then I can use the phone to read out from. So, but basically how I used ChatGPT to come up with the idea for this video was that I wrote to ChatGPT that it should consider itself a successful YouTuber and a content creator, and it's going to make a video about tips to be more confident while photographing in the streets. And I wanted to come up with 3 ideas, video ideas about this subject, and I wanted to be original and entertaining to watch. I came up with the idea myself because I've read people on YouTube writing these questions to people. How do you be more confident? And I have actually also experienced this myself, as I said in the video that I made, that people have been writing to me on my Instagram profile and asking me how I feel when I go and shoot people like straight up in the face. Do they ever get mad at me? And how do I in general just handle this? So yeah, the idea came from my own experiences and what I saw on the internet. But then I'm asking ChatGPT to help me with the 3 ideas for this topic. I guess you know how ChatGPT works, then it spits out all these things. And although I liked all of the ideas, I didn't think these were like possible to make for me at the moment. So I went with the second one about techniques for boosting confidence. And then I'm just writing to ChatGPT to outline the script for the second idea, and then it starts spitting out all this information, and this is of course really helpful. I don't know why I like encourage ChatGPT and tell it that I like it and that it's a good at responding me, but yeah, I just do this. I guess it's just about being polite. And then I'm just wanting it to make a full script and a storyboard and everything it was going to say if ChatGPT was the YouTuber. And you see, I tried to tell it to make it fun and quirky, just because I want to like take some of the formality out of ChatGPT, and you have to tell it this because it won't do it on its own. And then it's like spits this blah blah blah. I'm a AI, I cannot do this, but here is some of the things that you need. And basically it wrote me a video with 4 sections and a conclusion and also the intro. And then I tried to make it add some more tips to the different sections, because I do think it's a bit like vague. There's not enough information in this to really make a video that will help anybody about this. And it tries to do this, but I guess it's still just like pointing out some of the same stuff. But then I just ask it to make a catchy title and come up with 3 ideas. And then I used like 2 of these and put them into Milanote because I thought these were okay. And I also asked it to make a description, and it spits out a description for me that I could use. And when I was like going through the script and looking at the points that I thought I liked, I came up with this idea myself that anxiety for going out and doing street photography is mostly up in your head. So what can you do to overcome this? This was not something that ChatGPT really told me. So this was my own thoughts about this. How do I deal with this? And yeah, the thing I came up with was like, you have to help yourself think other things, or you have to help yourself try to overcome the thoughts that are like giving you the fear and anxiety. How can you do this? And yeah, I thought about these like mind games, and I'm not going to talk about this now because this was in the other video, but I had some of the ideas and I just wanted to see if ChatGPT could like help me out and try to make some more ideas than what I came up with. Yeah, it basically just like writes out the ideas that I gave it as examples, ChatGPT. But yeah, then I asked it about what kind of B-roll could be useful for this, and then it comes up with some ideas for this. And I think that it's not like ChatGPT giving you something that you couldn't think about yourself. It's just a really easy way to like get these out on text, and perhaps if you didn't really think about one of these ideas, then you have this idea in your head and you can always add your own ideas to it. So just a really fast and easy way to get this down on paper. And as you see, I would like some more B-roll to show like being confident on the street. So I asked a more specific question to ChatGPT about this, and then it comes up with some ideas. Yeah, and then I was going to use like stock photos and stuff like this in the video to help me tell the story. And yeah, I just wanted to see if ChatGPT could help me find some keywords that I could use to find these photos and videos on stock sites. So I asked it about this as well. Don't think it worked out that well, but it was just like fun to see if it worked. Then I'm working on the thumbnail idea that it gave me about this photographer on the streets and a bubble showing his thoughts. And I used a photo that I took myself. Yeah, I just wanted to see what was ChatGPT thinking about this. And yeah, I actually picked the one about I own this city because I thought this was okay. So I just made my computer sleep because it's insanely noisy. I have to buy me a new computer, and I just want to wrap up this video. Yeah, I hope you found this so inspiring to see how at least I go about doing this, and it might help you if you are making YouTube videos yourself or just want to see how a not so professional yet YouTuber go about making these. And if you have any advice to me, of course, please make sure to share them with me and all the other people going in to see this video here on my channel. That would be awesome. And then the only thing that's left to say now is nice to see you, and I will see you around, boys. Good boy.